Okay, welcome back. Now, in this section, I want to talk about, basically, I want to give you basically the termite point of view, their motivations, if you will, so that you can understand what they need so that you can eliminate those things that they need. In doing so, you can eliminate the termite colonies for a more effectively and for a longer period of time. Termites are here on Earth for a very specific purpose. They are here to basically turn dead wood back into soil. There is a very substantial difference between turning maybe a dead trunk or dead roots or dead leaves into soil versus turning your house into soil. It's probably okay for termites outside your home to be chewing up the root of the tree that got chopped off 5 years ago. They're looking for wet wood. And of course, termites don't care what dinner there may be, they're just looking for dinner. So they don't care if it's the tree root system outside, or if it's the leaves up against your house, or if it's wet studs maybe inside the house. They're happy to eat any and all of the above. Problem with the studs, of course, is when they do that, then it causes structural issues, and you've got some major repairs in many cases to make. So again, looking for wet wood, they actually feed on anything that's decaying. And just as a matter of trivia, I'm going to give you this. It is only you have actually a caste system inside termite colony. You've got a king and queen, you've got workers and soldiers, and then you've got the nymphs, which are basically going to become kings and queens in the future when they fly off to another colony. Of that group, it is only the workers that can actually eat and digest cellulose, cellulose being wood or a wood product. So in order to feed the colony, they've actually got to eat that wood, and in their body they've got the enzymes that work it over, and then to feed the king and queen and the soldiers, etc., they've actually got to, for lack of a better term, vomit or poop that food back out, and then the rest of the colony is going to eat that. Something you will notice is if you start messing with an active termite colony, let's say for example that you find a mud tube and you scrape it off, you're going to see a few workers, but within a very short period of time you're going to see the soldiers. Now the workers are generally white, again, like you say, like rice. The soldiers can be a different color and they're going to be a little bigger. And I guess it doesn't really matter, termites are termites, but just be aware that if you disturb a colony, their motivation is to keep the colony alive, so in many cases they will actually take the colony somewhere else and maybe go find another wall to work on. So if you do see a termite problem, probably the last thing you want to do is disturb it and start scraping things off and try to make things less comfortable for them, because they'll strike back. They'll go somewhere else where you don't know where they are. So you want to actually just leave that the way it is and do two things. One would be to call an exterminator, and the other would be to identify why they're there and eliminate that source. And the why, again, is water. Maybe that's a roof leak. Maybe it's something else, but you want to look directly above where they are and find out what that is. One case I'm thinking of, it was a leaking dormer window. So this is the whys, and you're going to want to go over that as you're addressing termite issues.